Hello! For those that don't know, I'm Nicole. This is my new vlog, Daily Diaries. Daily Diaries. Since I did my first vlog with Pompey Diaries, I've actually changed a lot in the sense that I was at uni when I started my vlog and I was a Christian, but I didn't really take my Christianity as seriously as I take it now. I just wanted to show you guys that my quiet time. So, wondering what is a daily quiet time? And what I would say daily quiet time is just when you spend time with God. Like, it consists of prayer, worship, praise, reading your Bible, watching sermons, doing declarations, that sort of thing. I love watching a sermon, and also I'm reading a really good book at the moment. It's by Heather Lindsay. It's called Dusty Crowns, and eliminating the distractions and becoming the woman God has called you to be. And it's just, oh, it's just so fantastic, because obviously everything that she writes in here is based off scriptures, but it's in the perspective of women. And like, if you're a woman, I recommend you read this because it's really, really good. So if you're not about like the Bible, which is basically loads of scriptures in it, and you're like, whoa, this is intense, maybe read Christian books because they're really, really helpful. A daily quiet time, I start off by praying, and then I listen to these declarations by Pastor Nicole, and I will put the link down at the bottom.
And show me his salvation.
And show me his salvation.
Father, you have delivered me.
Father, you have delivered
from
me
a spirit of fear.
from a spirit of fear.
And
it's really, really good because it's just about renewing your mind, keeping your mind focused on God. It's really important that as Christians, we control what we hear, because there's so much stuff in the media that can easily corrupt your mind and make you like lose your focus from God. I have a notebook which I write everything in, and at the moment I am using two Bibles. So there's this Bible, which is just your pretty much standard Bible. It's the new international version, which I don't really like, but I got this Bible given to me outside my university library, which was just fab. And then I'm using this Bible, which my cousin gave to me, but if you go to Hillsong Church, which they have in London, they actually give it to you at the end, and it's just fantastic. Like, it's actually literally just fantastic. Like, it is so pretty, especially for like a new Christian. Like, it's just a bit more interesting than your everyday Bible. It has pictures in there, and obviously the word is the same, but yeah, it's just fantastic, really. Yes, Jesus loves us. I read both because they say different things. I just find like the more versions you read, the easier it is for you to understand. I do try to read the King James version as well, but sometimes it's very difficult to understand. I always start off with the Bible Project. I don't know if you know about it, but it's just fantastic. It literally breaks down the whole of the Bible. So this is John, and the guy in the video, he literally just explains everything. And the videos, they're only like 8 minutes long, and they're just fantastic. And like the Bible Project, they have so much stuff on there, honestly. Like they have, so I'm focusing on the New Testament, but they have the Old Testament, they have the Gospel series, they have a Wisdom series, which is really, really good, which I recommend that you watch. And that's the Bible Project. It's really interesting. When I started off with John, it starts off saying, what's the purpose of the book? So the purpose of John is so that you may come to believe that Jesus is the Messiah, and by believing you may have life in his name. That's in John 20:31. So it starts with what is the purpose of the book. It breaks it down into those different aspects so you understand the chapter as a whole. Yeah, reading the Bible. I started off, so I was like, I'm going to read the New Testament, like I want to read the whole Bible, and I would literally just get my Bible and I would just be reading for ages, and if there was something key I would highlight it and I would just read. And then it got to a point where I was like, as much as I'm reading this and it's good, I need to take it deeper. So I only read like one chapter or 2 chapters, and I will focus on a theme in the Bible. I listen to worship music as well, or gospel music, when I do my praise and worship. I never really have silence. And that is basically my daily quiet time. There is no right or wrong daily quiet time. Everybody's daily quiet time is different, and it's personal to them, and it's also based on the relationship that you have with God. Personally, I prefer to sit on my bed. I never really sit at a desk, and I like to sing. I'm a singer, so I do a lot of singing in mine, as well as reading the Bible. Like at church, they were saying that you should have like a set time for your daily quiet time. I haven't really got to that point yet. I don't really wake up at a set time either. So the scripture that stays in my heart is Matthew 6:33. Seek the kingdom of God first and his righteousness, and all things will be added onto you. So sometimes I feel like when I wake up first thing in the morning, I should like speak to God, and I do in my head. But I don't normally start my daily quiet time just like that when I wake up. I grew up with a habit of waking up, brushing my teeth, washing my face. So I kind of do my daily routine and then do my daily quiet time before I do any extra things. Yeah, so that's my daily quiet time. I really hope this has helped. And also, like, if you have any suggestions on how I can improve my daily quiet time, like, just post it down below. Any things that you do that you would recommend to other Christians or people that are new to Christianity and what they should do at their daily quiet time, post down below. And if you do think something completely different, I want to know about it. I think it's really important as Christians that we share what we do in our journeys, because we can really learn from each other. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and this is episode 1 of Die Daily. Thank you for watching. God bless.